Imagine it's the early 1990s. The internet is new, slow, and, honestly, kind of boring. Websites were just plain text with a few images.
No interactivity.
No buttons doing cool stuff.
No animations.
Nothing that moved. But then one decision at Netscape, a rising web browser company, would change the future of the internet forever. That decision gave birth to JavaScript. Today we're diving deep into the story of how and why JavaScript was created. Stay till the end, because you'll see how a rushed 10-day project became the world's most important programming language. Back in the early 90s, the internet was still a baby. The only real way to build websites was with HTML for structure and CSS for styling. But here's the problem. HTML couldn't do anything dynamic. It was like a newspaper on a screen, static and unchanging. If you wanted interaction, like validating a form or making a button click do something, you had to rely on server-side languages like Perl or Java. That meant every tiny action required reloading the entire page. Frustrating, slow, and clunky. Clearly, something was missing. Enter Netscape Communications, creators of the Netscape Navigator browser. They wanted a scripting language that would run inside the browser. Something lightweight, easy to learn, and designed for beginners, not hardcore programmers. In 1995, Netscape turned to a young programmer named Brendan Eich. His task? Create this new browser language. But there was a catch. He had only 10 days to do it. So why was JavaScript created in the first place? Because the web needed to be interactive. Netscape wanted a way to validate forms before sending data to the server. A way to make buttons, drop-downs, and menus come alive. A way to let everyday web designers add scripts without deep programming knowledge. In short, JavaScript was meant to be the glue language of the web, simple, flexible, and built for the browser. Brendan Eich locked himself in and started coding. He borrowed ideas from several languages. From Java, he took the C-style syntax. From Scheme, he took first-class functions. From Self, he borrowed prototyping. In just 10 days, he had the first version ready, called Mocha. Later, it was renamed to LiveScript and finally to JavaScript, a marketing move to ride on Java's popularity, even though the two languages are completely different. At first, many developers dismissed JavaScript as a toy language. It was buggy, inconsistent, and every browser implemented it differently. But despite the flaws, it spread fast, because it solved a problem no other language was solving: making the web dynamic. By the late 90s, every major browser had its own JavaScript engine. And soon, it became impossible to imagine the web without it. Fast forward to today. JavaScript powers almost 98% of all websites. It's no longer just a scripting toy. It runs servers with Node.js, apps with React and Angular, even AI tools and games. Think about it. The world's most widely used programming language was born in just 10 days, to make websites a little less boring.